Hello and welcome to another update video about Sand, one of my favorite metaverse projects, and if you're watching this video, it's probably one of your favorite metaverse projects as well. So overall, Sand currently retracing, and I just want to state that we have a retracement because we were just massively overbought. Yes, you can also blame it on Bitcoin, but not entirely, because Bitcoin was suffering when Sand was pumping, right? So you can't really blame it on Bitcoin. It was a retracement that just naturally had to happen because we were just massively overbought at around the 750 line or level. I talked about profit taking. So whoever did it then is probably quite thankful then. Try to remind people of just take some healthy profits, and you can always buy back cheaper, you know, in such an overextended environment. And then there were comments like, you know, you will regret it and things like that. But no, you know, these retracements, they have to happen if you're just that massively overbought. And that's why I said, you know, take at least some profits or consider it. You know, I can't give financial advice, you know that, but consider it. Don't forget it, because nobody got poorer from taking profits. And yeah, anyway, whoever did it is probably quite pleased, because now we get into territory that is possibly quite interesting again. You know, we're currently coming down here. So we dropped from the top here. First of all, came below the 0.214 fib level, even below the 0.382 fib level here at 686. So we are currently on our way and already nearly got there to the 0.5 fib level at 612. So I think this could be a key support level at $6.12. Now, if we lose that, you've got the 0.618 fib level at around 555. Yeah, so this is obviously the most relevant one, the most important one. I think actually, however, we are probably going to find some support here at the 0.5 fib level. We already nearly came down to that level, and but if we lose that, then you're looking at the 0.618. I think that is pretty much certain. Now that could be to the 555, or actually you have some probably find support here where you've got these wicks here, so these previous highs which were resistance. So that might be around the 570 line. That's what I think is quite likely. Overall, I think nevertheless, this is not a problematic move here. A normal retracement in a bull market, and you can clearly see that by looking at how strong this uptrend was and compare it to how weak now the downtrend is. Yeah, I mean, it is a significant retracement. It's more than what we had here, more than what we had here, more than what we had here, but also the pump was much stronger, so you expect also a stronger retracement. Overall, this is looking for me like a bull flag, so expect that you come down here once more, or you come down a little bit more potentially before you then break this to the upside. A bull flag normally breaking out to the upside, yeah, more likely than not. And also looking at the structure here, this is looking like a not too strong retracement, just a normal retracement in a bullish move. What could happen though is that you pump out here, because what this could be is an A, B, C correction. So you actually could have a little bit of a fake out here to the upside, then come down once more, and then maybe to the 0.618 fib level. That's what could happen. So just because you see a breakout here doesn't need to mean that we are going to break through. That would only be confirmed in my view as soon as you get above the all-time high, actually, which makes it so difficult to trade corrections, because a wave B can actually go all the way up to the previous all-time high or the previous high. It can actually overshoot it a little bit, which makes it even more difficult. That is then when you make a new high and you're actually struggling to make a higher high, and then you come down once more. That is what happens, what could happen. But overall, I'm bullish, because even when you do that and you come down once more in a wave C, after that I would expect further move to the upside. So, but these are for me prices where I would go into Sand. Again, this is no financial advice, but from the top now, having a retracement of quite a significance here, 26%. We had 27% already. This is where I would go in. We are still dropping a little bit more, and I would still expect the us to touch maybe the 0.5 level here at 611, 612. That's what I think. That's a key retracement level. Key support level. Yeah, so that's where I think we're gonna go. Looking at the indicators here on the 4-hour chart, you can see that we found here support on the 4-hour chart on the RSI. Also the MACD down here is losing a little bit of selling pressure, so you can see that the light red color is coming through now. So potentially first heads up that we might come out here of this flag in a bullish way to the upside. On the daily though, we are still in the overbought range, which is confirming what I actually just said, that we could come down a little bit more just to come out of this overbought range. Because if you're in this overbought range, you just need to find a way to get out of it. So whenever that happened and we got out of the overbought range, you can see it here, we actually dropped quite a bit, you know, overbought, and you dropped all the way down to the 50 line. That is normally what happened in the past. Now that would be a drop possibly here to the 0.618 level at 555. So it is nothing that is impossible, because the indicators just tell us that we can fall quite far if we get bearish crossovers here. Here also, I mean, on the daily MACD, we're still quite far away from a bearish cross here on the daily MACD, but if that happens, that could also lead to further drops here to the downside. So what I would say in summary here for sand is that generally I expect further price increases for sand. I think a $10, $15, $20, even $25 sand in the future is nothing unrealistic. At the moment, in the short term, I would expect further price drops, and even if we break out of this bull flag to the upside, it is important to remain on the side of caution, because in an A, B, C correction, you could come down further. And this gets confirmed in my view because we are still on the daily quite a bit overbought. So we need to reduce that overbought level down into the normal bullish range. And we can only do that by consolidating, by moving sideways, and not by pumping so much. So we have to bring that down first before we then have the possibility to pump up higher. But still, I remain extremely bullish on sand. Bear in mind that the alpha version is going to start here. It remains to be seen how that alpha test is going to run, without problems, with problems. And also we need to see if more and more partners will be onboarded. And currently it looks like a lot of interesting partners are actually coming into that ecosystem. And overall, I would expect this to grow further together with the entire metaverse. Let's call it the metaverse crypto industry. All right, so hopefully you liked that update video about sand. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.